Hi, I'm looking at some stuff concerning Fukushima, and this is one of the reactors that was about 100 times more powerful than the Chernobyl one. So you can see here's the reactor, cooling stuff, and it says spent fuel pool, right? So that's a bucket of water, and once the rods are use up their energy and become totally radioactive and horribly deadly to everybody in the world, they take them out and put them in these ponds because no one has any long-term storage problem solved for all this nuclear stuff. So all the nuclear plants in the world have all this stuff sitting around. Trojan downriver has been closed since '79, and it's got all that stuff next to the river sitting down there next to Portland, Oregon. Anyway, what happens when these things, they say meltdown, I say blow up. It blows off. Look at how close it is to this bucket of water. This is like, I don't know, 10 times more fuel than is in the reactor, so it's hundreds of tons. So when this blows up, this all blew up. And this is just to give you an outlay of what things look like.
In one of them, they've been trying to locate molten fuel in the number 3 reactor.
So here's, this one blew up. This one blew up, but the doors fell off, and a lot of the explosions went outward instead of upward. This is 3. There's not much left, you can see. I mean, there's no top to the building. Here's the top of the building where the water buckets are. This one's all blown up. This one's gone. And number 4 they don't even show because it's gone. There's nothing there.
The fuel is thought to have melted.
So all the fuel melted, went down, explosions happened, one went critical, now it's all melting down below your feet into the ground and reacting with groundwater. So this is number 1, furnished by this gentleman. 5 and 6 are up here, then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 is way on the left. So let's watch that one blow up. So there went 1. So that one's gone. I mean, that one just melted down, all went into the ground, I guess. But I don't think there's anything left in the bucket, the water bucket, to keep us safe. Here's number 3. Now number 2 blew up, but no one really has any pictures of it that I can find because it was more of a minor explosion and no one got excited, I guess. Here's 3. Look at that. Whole parts of the building going up there. That whole top of the building is gone. All the water buckets are gone. There's nothing left there. And then number 4. That's a nuclear explosion. If you ever see any bomb tests, weapons tests, that is a nuclear explosion, and there's hundreds of tons of nuclear material going into the air. And there is no water buckets left on this one either. There's nothing left on this one. So the thing about Google Earth and this 3D thing, see, it doesn't make any difference, 2D or 3D. You can't see the heights of the building because they don't want you to see how much of the building is gone. They don't want you to see the heights. So here's 1, 5 and 6 are up here to the left. Here's 1, 2 still has a roof, 3 is gone, 4 there is nothing left, and they built this building real quick so no one could see anything, and it's all gone. Plus about 400 tons of water go under here every day, go through these reactors, go in the ocean, kill the ocean. Ta-da! Goes all over the ocean and kills the ocean. Goes into the air from Japan right over here to the west coast of the US. So we've all been radiated in the west coast, pretty much. Here's a citizens group that monitors radiation in the US. Here's a map. Problem with radiation is people use Bechtels, sieverts, rads. They use all these different measurements just to confuse you as much as anything. But basically this area, here's where the plant was, and when it blew up, the wind was blowing from the west, or from the, I don't know, northwest, I guess. So it all blew back here towards Tokyo. This is Tokyo right here. Tokyo is uninhabitable anymore if you want to live a long life. So mostly Japan is in this. The saving grace of the nuclear industry is it takes a long time to get cancer, and then you can't blame them. So they are the biggest terrorists on the planet. All these nuclear power plants. There's 50 of them in Japan. There's 500 in the world. The oceans are supposed to rise 50 feet in the next 50 years. I don't think we'll be around that long, of course. I mean humans. But all these plants will get flooded. They'll all get flooded because they built them all next to the ocean. So good luck. So here's Google Earth. You can see Tokyo. This is all heavily populated. There's not many trees here. It's all in this zone. It's all there. So all these people are dying, but keep a happy face. Here's another view of the reactor and the water buckets. They call them fuel pool storage areas. They're water buckets. Okay, more happy news to follow.